I'm going to do my own film. So I just started writing ideas. I'm like, what do I write about? And I'm like, what's going on in the world right now? I'm like, well, there's a fucking pandemic right now. So I just started writing ideas about that. And it kind of went from there. I just wrote it myself. I got like my friends who were actors to like be kind of a part of it through like Zoom. So I kind of incorporated Zoom in the movie because that's what was going on in real life too.
Right. When did everything get shut down? March? Real quick, we did have a brief tech difficulty in the beginning. Episode 31, Joe Cartagena. That never happened, but for some reason it switched the output device. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Oh, so none of that was...
Most of it, just the intro wasn't.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So that was, what was it, March 14th, because it was 2 days before St. Patrick's Day that everything got cut down. Mm-hmm. And then you said April is when you started writing that short film. Is that hard to do? Like, what? Dude, like, how did you, like... I guess we should probably get into, like, the backstory with acting first, and then we'll revisit that.
Yeah.
Because you did heavy, like, NCTV stuff, too. Like, you were part of, like, that whole...
Yeah.
We got an 06 grad right here, NC, baby.
That's right, NC in the house.
NC is North Catholic for anyone.
North Catholic High School. Yeah. It lives forever. It always will. I know I always seen you on there. And then, like, what were you born with no nervousness or something?
No,
like, how does...
totally nervous. I still get nervous for, like, plays and stuff like that. Yeah, you'd be surprised, man. I mean, yeah, and going back, high school for us is now 15 years ago, whatever it is now. But before that, my father's a lifelong musician. He's been playing in bands, singer, percussionist, drummer. So he
play any instruments?
Drums a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, my father taught me a little bit of drums.
Dabble with the sticks?
Oh, he's nasty with the sticks, dude. Yeah, and he plays all genres. He plays rock, he plays Latin beat, and he plays soul, hip hop, R&B. I mean, he plays all genres. So kind of inspired by him, just seeing him on stage. And then my mother was a theater fan, so she got me into theater at like 7. So just kind of combining those two things, music and theater, kind of birthed my obsession for performing. So, then eventually came high school. And North, if you remember, we didn't have a big, like, theater program.
No. Actually, you know what's crazy? Like, I remember always hearing about the plays and stuff like that. I think I went to, like, one of them. But it was called Drama Club, right? Wasn't it Drama Club or something?
I don't remember. I know Mr. Martin, rest in peace. He was kind of in charge of that department.
Right.
But it wasn't until like my senior year they had auditions for a play called a musical called Little Shop of Horrors, which was a famous '80s Rick Moranis movie. Remember with the plant and stuff like that.
Feed me, Seymour.
Yeah. Hell yeah, he killed it. Steve Martin's in that. He plays a dentist. So I went out for that. 18-year-old nervous, shy guy. Went out for it and got like the lead role.
Holy shit! Really?
No, there wasn't like a ton of competition.
Still lead role.
But it was like me and like Stefano Angelucci and like Sutton Doherty, a couple of North names I'm throwing out there. They weren't theater guys either, So we all kind of got cast. Rashawn, actually, I forgot his last name, Rashawn Howard, when we all got the parts. And and we brought over little girls from Little Flower to do the female parts. And that was just a big moment for like I guess my career. Getting the lead part in the high school play. It's definitely a confidence boost. And then. From there, just, after high school was like community theater plays and stuff like that.
How do you get into this? Like now, for example, because like the whole story is like, I think when Morgan Freeman was like 29, 30 years old, he was like waiting tables at like some small diner. Like there's so many of these stories that happen where like these like big, huge, famous actors right now like got a late start, and you'd be so surprised at their jobs before they were like huge actors, and they were like mid to early 30s. You know what I mean? That they just like blew up out of nowhere.
Well, I was gonna say that's Christopher Maloney from Law and Order. He plays Stabler. He was construction. He went on his lunch break to an audition for Law and Order and got the part.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's
who's the older guy from North? He played Falcone from fucking Gotham.
I didn't even know that.
Nah, he was
he was Falcone. John Gorman.
Oh my god, I didn't even know that.
He played in Mystic River. He's like a huge actor. He's like
he played in Mystic River?
Yeah, he was one of the detectives in Mystic River. John Gorman.
Who's the main guy? Who's the main guy in Mystic River?
I think it's Jim Carrey.
Is it?
Isn't Jim Carrey in Mystic River? Or no, I'm lying to you. No.
No. I was gonna say,
Sean Penn.
Yeah.
Sean Penn, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, John Gorman. Dude, actually, we have the abilities. Let's look up John
That
Gorman.
name rings a bell, though. I'm not going to lie.
John Gorman?
Yeah. Why do I
I
know
didn't
that
know he was
name?
a fucking North Catholic.
Yeah, John Gorman is an NC graduate here. John Doman, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. John
I
Doman.
think there's a John Gorman that exists.
There is a John.
With somebody.
This dude.
Relevance. Wow.
Damn, he must have been back in the day.
Oh, yeah. He looks like he's...
That's him. NC
wow.
graduate
Well,
right there,
weathered
baby.
name.
He played Falcone in Gotham. He's probably in... Let me see. Yeah, that's
I think
him.
he's in a couple cop shows or firefighter shows and shit. Like I think he was in Rescue Me too.
John Doman movies. Let's see here.
I got to get in touch with him.
Right. Dude, like he's...
What am I doing? Clearly.
All right. Yeah. These... Wait, no way. He was in Die Hard.
Christmas movie.
That would be crazy. Are you part of the debate? Like, is that?
Yeah, I'm in on that. Yeah, I rewatched it the other day. I was like, I gotta make sure it's definitely a Christmas movie.
All right, so, oh yeah, he wasn't Die Hard. He was in Chicago 7, Blue Valentine, Die Hard.
Who was he in Die Hard? That's what I got.
I don't know.
He's definitely like one of the cops.
Yeah, right.
He just looks like a cop. He looks like a.
Oh, Die Hard 3.
Yeah, Die Hard 3.
That's my favorite one.
Really?
I love Die Hard 3. Him and dude, Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson on screen together are like magic. I love them.
Is that the one where he's in the middle of the hood with the sign on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a vulgar scene.
Yeah, it was to this day. It's so uncomfortable to watch. That's
Final Vision. Let me see. Erase. I believe Erase was an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
yes, 96-ish. I want to say Eraser. Yeah.
Yeah, Gotham. Let me see here. Yeah, he was in a lot of shit. This is him. This is all House of Cards.
Yeah. So he had a full career.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was in a lot of stuff. Law and Order he was on. Yeah, so...
How did I not know this? A North guy is like a
yeah.
big deal.
He actually... I think he guest bartends down at Northland's Weekend.
Really? I can't.
Yeah.
Does he really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like, he's like, you know how they pull, like, all the people that are, like, somewhat famous and they get in touch with them to guest bartend for this huge,
Yeah,
extravagant North Catholic weekend?
Down at Wildwood,
Keenan's.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Keenan's.
I have to ask. A coworker of mine's a North guy, and he's like a North historian. You name the guy. He's like, oh yeah, Billy Gallagher, yeah, class of '65, yeah. I'm like, how do you know this?
His great grandson actually was in the last class. Nah, I'm kidding. You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like only North Catholic dudes will be like, "Yo, dude, what's up? My name is
It's
Andrew
something
Gibson."
about it.
It's like, "Yeah, class of '89." It's like, "Oh no way, I was '83."
Yeah,
Yeah.
his uncle
And
was
that's
my
it.
best
Yeah,
man at the
that's-
wedding. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Strictly a North thing now.
Oh, 100%.
How you introduce yourself? You gotta say what class you were from.
100%.
I mean, most of my friends to this day, I'm 34 in March. I mean, most of my friends are still like North guys. You know what I mean? Guys I knew from before North too, like grade school and stuff like that. But like, you know, all through North.
They're from like the sandbox then.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying,
Right, exactly. You know, and then guys who I met at North, like I still talk to on a daily basis.
I wonder what. So, were you like ever? Did you ever like audition for any like movie, like any?
So,
Or is it just mainly like the plays and stuff like that?
so this is kind of like a heartbreaking like mini story. So like, I actually got cast, and I don't know what it is, but I was supposed to play Billy Crystal's like Pizza Boy or something like that. And
Oh,
and
shit.
I don't know if it was a movie or a TV show. I got done work late.
What?
And missed my train. It was up in New York, and I missed my train in New York. Like I literally watched the train leave. I was gonna start chasing it, like jump on it.
Yeah, that would have been a fucking story.
Oh
like
my
the old,
God.
like dude, that's like in every like Western
Yeah.
TV
'Cause
show.
the thing about it, like, there was no shot to make like the next train because I would have been like an hour and a half late to set. So like that was like one of my shots to finally like maybe get like some lines and stuff like that. And then of course COVID hit, and it's like everything got shut down. But I mean, I've been like in background for like some big time movies like Uncut Gems. I met Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit,
yeah,
really?
super cool dude, man. Yeah.
He just did another movie in Philly recently,
Yes. With the, about
and
the
a lot
Sixers.
of the Sixers are in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that should be wraps. If it's not wrapped already, it should be wrapped soon. Yeah, I forget what that was called, but just purely because it's based here, I want to see whatever it is. Like,
Right.
He said he loved filming here. He said he wants to do more here. I'm like, well, listen, Philly's obviously,
Yeah, it's
you
a
know,
spot.
people love me. Yeah, Shyamalan films like everything here, obviously.
Dude, I had such a heartbreaking. Film and acting is not in my future.
I don't think so.
There's been many Oh, I would love to. I want to. But there's been many failed instances where, like, I was on Explore Talent. Ever heard of it?
Yeah, of course.
And so I was on Explore Talent, and I got cast as a henchman for a Gotham episode. And I had to be in New York, date, time. You know, they gave me everything where I had to go, everything. And then my mom passes. So I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Then, what was it? I think it was Creed. I was supposed to be a church goer in the movie Creed as like an extra. Nice. And I was so hyped, dude. I had my folder ready. I had everything ready to go, dude. I knew somebody else that was being like he was just like somebody in the gym or something. The dude Sam Pisa. He was in it.
Oh, really?
And I overslept.
Oh, no way.
Well, I couldn't sleep. Like I was so nervous. I was excited. And I didn't go to bed though. I had to be in King of Prussia at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
In the morning, and then
you went to bed like at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, right. Seriously, I just couldn't sleep. Yeah. So I remember waking up, like jumping up in like a panic, and then I had like 8 missed calls from Sam Pisa, voicemail, like, yo, they're calling your name, like, where you at? You know what I mean? And then I just threw that folder right in the trash.
Encounters with like fame, which is it's a tease in a way. Like, you've got close a few times.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, the henchman thing was actually pretty sick because like that's like you're not just standing there like looking the other way and in the background, like I was one of the Penguins' henchmen. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So that's just like that's where like they give you clothes and shit to like.
Bro, you could have been in like the Batman universe, dude. Like you could have been canon.
I know.
That's fucking crazy.
Never too late.
Dude, honestly, with the look I have now, dude, they could have gassed me as Kingpin.
Yeah, you know how many emails I get all the time, like looking for so and so size, 6 whatever you know what I mean, like
yeah,
kind of guy. I'm like, well, that's not me, obviously.
Right.
I wish I knew someone like you at the time. Like, I could have passed this off to somebody else who I know who fits the mold.
Right.
I mean, every movie and TV show needs a big guy of some sort, or some kind of authority figure.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. So I kind of just stopped after that, but whatever. Maybe I'll get back into it. I don't know. Man. We'll see.
And Philly's a great scene for. It's surprisingly a good scene for a film and TV.
Right.
There's this misconception that like you can't do it here. You can. It's not as much as like New York and LA.
Right.
Atlanta nowadays, but like there's work here. It's a lot of some of it's like outside the city. You gotta go to like KOP and stuff like that, or like even Delco. That they filmed Mayor of Easttown.
Oh yeah.
Which is Delaware County based.
Yeah.
A lot of that was filmed down like on location. And the Delco's only. Right next to us.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's.
How many plays have you done?
Oh God, I've done a lot of plays, man. Over the
live,
years.
like live. Plays?
Yeah, live. I love live theater. Nothing beats live theater, man. It's just because there is no second chance, man. I mean, that's it. Like, you're up there.
I know.
And if somebody messes something up, you got to pick up the slack. And I've been there. I've been the guy to screw up, and I've been the guy to save other people. And it's a cool feeling, man. And especially musicals, man. They're a lot of fun. They're really upbeat. Colorful, you know what I mean? Everybody's having a good time.
Oh shit!
I did Bye Bye Birdie, The Little Shop of Horrors. I did Grease. I love the Grease, man.
I think I seen that on your.
Who were you in Grease?
I was Kaneki, one of my favorite roles ever, man. He's a badass.
Really?
Yeah, Kaneki's cool. I want to play him again. I might be a little too old now. I shave, maybe I could.
I don't know. You do have a young look to you, though. I don't know.
I'll take it, man.
I don't know. He does have definitely a younger.
I could definitely.
When I lose this, I lose like 5 years. Yeah, 5 years. Yeah, and like it's funny because in the original Grease movie, like those actors weren't high schoolers. John Travolta was like 28 at the time.
Oh yeah, dude, they're always crazy old.
Yeah, Stockard Channing was like 30 playing Rizzo. I'm like, okay, so Hollywood definitely.
Oh yeah, they definitely, dude. I think even in what is it, The Breakfast Club? There was only one that was 18.
Right, that was of age.
The rest of them were like they're like in their 20s and shit like that.
Yeah, so that works in Hollywood. I don't know how it is in like professional stage, but like. In Hollywood, you can definitely youthen people more. Is that even a fucking word? Make them words up. Youthen. Christ.
So I want to. You did a monologue. Well, from what movie was that? With Scarlett Johansson?
Oh my God, Marriage Story. Oh, that's a. And I'm not a big drama guy, but that's a really good movie. Actually.
I was super
I heard
impressed.
that as well.
Yeah, I was again
when I watched this thing, dude. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah. That was like.
Do you mind if we play it?
Oh, go for it. Oh God, I hate hearing myself. I haven't watched this in a while. It's me and Scarlett Johansson, in quotes here. Nobody can see. Oh yeah, they're watching it. Yeah.
Let me see here. This thing's make me. I hate when this thing does this.
Is this the movie where
It's Donald Driver, not NFL receiver. Adam Driver. Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson are going through a divorce. Essentially, is what it's about. They have a kid. They have like a 7-8-year-old, and it's like kind of like both sides of their divorce. Like it kind of covers both angles, and just some of the ugly parts of divorce. It's kind of sad at times, but like they got this kick-ass scene like towards the end of the movie where they're like arguing with each other about how it's bullshit. What they're putting each other through. And so I just kind of like studied that monologue. And I guess this is it right here.
How long did it take you to do this, though?
That was, believe it or not, like maybe like a half a morning. I was just like, again, what was that? Like mid-pandemic. I was just bored out of my mind. I was like, let me do a monologue. Oh, you know what it was? Here it is. Oh, God.
I also couldn't afford to fly Scarlett Johansson out to Philadelphia.
People used to tell me that you were too selfish to be a great artist, and I used to defend
All of your best acting is behind you. You're back to being a hack.
you. Gaslighted me. You're a fucking
Oh,
villain.
you want to present yourself as a victim because it's a good legal strategy? Fine. But you and I both know you chose this life. You wanted it until you didn't. You used me to get out of LA.
I didn't use
Yes, you did, and then you blamed me for it. You always made me aware of what I was doing wrong, how I was falling short. Life with you was joyless.
Wait, so then you had to go and fuck someone.
You shouldn't be upset when I fucked her. You should be upset that I had a laugh with her.
Love her?
No! But she didn't hate me. She didn't hate me. You hated me.
Look at the sweatpants.
You fucked somebody we
You stopped having sex
The hog
with me
showing.
last year. I cheated on you.
cheating on me.
But there's so much I could have done. I was a director in my 20s who came from nothing, who was suddenly on the cover of fucking Time out in New York. I was hot shit. I wanted to fuck everybody, but I didn't. I loved you, and I don't want to lose you. But I'm in my 20s, and I don't want to lose that too, and I kind of did. And you wanted so much, so fast, and I didn't even want to get married, and fuck it. There's so much I didn't do.
Oh, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
I can't believe I have to know you forever.
Fucking insane. And you're fucking winning.
Are you kidding me? I wanted to be there.
My voice is so high there.
Nah, that's pretty.
Dude,
yeah,
well,
that was-
so I got some questions about this, dude. How long did it take you to memorize that?
That monologue?
Yes.
So I couldn't find like a transcript of anywhere online. So I literally like got the movie and like would like hear a sentence, write it down, pause it, hear another sentence, write it down. So then I just like had it like on paper, and I probably got it memorized in like a day. Then I filmed it the following day, and I recorded Scarlett's parts. I forget how I even did that. I don't know if I had an iPad or what it was.
Dude,
But-
I feel like if you sent it into like an audition for a movie, they'd be like, yeah, we kind of need this guy here,
Yeah,
dude.
I should. That's why I've kept it. I was gonna like delete it because I hated like hearing myself and watch myself. And people were like, "Oh man, it was pretty good." I was like, "All right." So I've actually used that monologue for auditions. I went and auditioned for an agent actually, and she was interested in signing me, and then COVID hit. So it was just COVID fucked everything up, man. It
Right,
really did.
right,
I know
right.
it's like now it's like an excuse because like things are happening again now. But like that really like brought so many performers down, man. I mean, I was like on a good like roll before COVID. I
Right,
was,
right,
like, had an
right.
Agent lined up. I was getting parts in New York. I was in New York like weekly, like doing gigs.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, just doing gigs. I had a gig where I played a caveman. I wish I could show you a picture. Maybe I'll send it to you on Messenger. I played a caveman, and they play it on like Japanese airlines. Like, I'll never see it unless I go to Japan, maybe. But, like,
yeah, he's famous in Japan.
There's probably billboards up
Oh,
here. or something.
yeah, for all I know, exactly. Like I'm like hairy as hell. I mean,
Oh wait, what movie was that? What the hell was that? That Tropical Thunder, I think it was.
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder with all
Oh,
of them,
yeah,
and then he
yeah.
gets kidnapped by the mercenaries.
Oh, the Flaming Dragon.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
then
group
they
thing,
realize who
that's
they kidnapped, and he's like worshipped from playing that dude that's like,
what is it, Jack? Oh my god, he plays like the dude that's slow
yeah,
with the teeth and shit.
yeah, but
like that.
they love him.
Yeah,
So like they have him,
They
they
make
have him
him-
acted out,
they make him do the performances. Yeah, dude, that was funny as shit.
dude.
Yeah,
It's so
it was
good.
ridiculous. It took them once you see it took them about 8 hours to get this whole like costume on me, and it was a lot of fake hair. That took about 2.5 weeks to get off my body. It was absolutely.
Wait a minute,
horrendous.
they put prosthetics on you?
Yeah, like so.
Yo.
Dude, I gotta see this.
It was
Oh, shit.
ridiculous, dude. Yeah, all that fake hair. That's not my hair. You know what I mean? Like
How many
body hair.
days?
Oh, weeks. It took about.
No, I mean, how many days was the shoot?
It was just one day. It was a one-day shoot for like $300, which before they put it on, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a lot of money. Hell yeah.
Right.
So not worth it. Oh my god, getting that hair off was a night and painful as hell to get that fake hair off.
Dude, what they put like spirit gum on you or something?
It's pretty, they might as well because, dude, I'm telling you, and it's funny because like the makeup artist who put it on me is like a big deal. He like won like contests. He's a big deal in New York, and you know we wrapped the shoot and he's looking at me funny. I'm like, what are you looking at? Because his eyes told me like, dude, like your life's gonna suck the next 2 weeks getting that hair off your body. And it did, dude. Oh my god, it did. But I'm like, that's Hollywood, man. You know, you gotta deal with like all kinds of shit.
This
yeah,
is crazy.
No
Yeah.
pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain.
I thought you were gonna tell me you're like in that. What the fuck's that commercial? That progressive commercial or something?
No, Geico.
Is it Geico?
I'm
With the
pretty sure-
caveman?
Yeah. He's like, what have you been living under a rock?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, the guy. Yeah, I look just like that dude. Exactly.
Right,
Yeah.
you could have got that part.
I was like a poor man's Geico caveman in New York.
Have you ever been to LA?
I vacationed out there a few months ago, and I loved it. I almost didn't come back home. I'm like,
What part though?
I
What part
talk
together?
shit because it's all brand new to you. You go somewhere, like, oh, it's the shit. No place is better. But like, I've been there for like a year.
We literally went the end of February,
Oh,
and then like a week or 2 weeks later, they shut everything down, dude.
oh, you went right in time.
Right.
Yeah,
But we stayed on Venice Beach, which is equivalent to Kensington.
yeah.
Seriously,
It's like
it's a
kind of
nicer
is.
Kensington.
Right? Yeah. Like if California had a Kensington, it would be Venice. You know, like that would be their like because even their hoods are nice. You go to their hoods, like nice houses, palm trees. Like Jesus Christ, what's a house out here called?
Andrew Matthews says you got to be in the next PGW commercial. Let's go.
Andrew, it's funny. I actually was in their like in-house commercial, not the one that made like the TV and stuff like that. And then I did a SEPTA commercial, which is I guess my claim to fame, which is embarrassing. But like I did a SEPTA commercial. I spoke, I had lines and stuff like that.
Really?
You didn't see that one? I thought I posted it on. Yeah, I have to
On
send you that
Instagram?
one. No, you know it might be on there. If not, it's on my YouTube account. I'll send it to you. Oh God, this is from like 2015, I want to say. I played like I guess like the token like Latino guy because I was like
Token Latino.
yeah, I was like you're SEPTA Philly, you know, and like and like for the next like year and a half.
How did you get that?
I think I just submitted through like our local like talent agency. I don't know if it was Diane Harry or who it was. But
Oh, Diane Harry. She's the one that does all the.
like all the Philly like
Yeah, but what
stuff.
is that? I get email. I just got one today. What the hell's that website called?
Harry Loftus casting or something like that. Unless it's something different I'm thinking about. I don't know.
I might start sending her like edible arrangements or something.
Getting her a good side?
Yeah.
You get on Diane's good side. She's going to cash you for everything. Yeah. That's how I got that. And I just showed up to like 15th Street Station, like downtown. And like the Philly Fanatic was there. And like, I think Connor Barwin at the time was on the Eagles. He was there and they were filming us all do our parts. And, dude, for the next like year and a half, I mean, my friends broke my balls, man, because it was always on TV all the time.
Really?
Dude, I saw you on TV again. I'm like, yeah.
Thanks, bud.
What's crazy is like at that time, like I didn't have cable, so like I didn't even fucking see the thing till like way after. I'm like, yo, screenshot them because I haven't seen it yet. I'm in the damn thing. I haven't seen the damn thing.
Let me ask you this: say you're in movies. Mm-hmm. Are you gonna watch the movies? Do you think?
Yeah, if it's something like a
Like a huge movie?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna likely. Yeah.
Because I just seen a recent interview with Jesse Eisenberg, I think it is. Dude who played Lex Luthor in The Man of Steel, and he was in Superbad. He wasn't Superbad. What the hell was he in? One of them goofy ass movies.
He was in Facebook, wasn't he? Wasn't that the Facebook?
Facebook guy, yeah.
Yeah.
So
He played Mark Zuckerberg.
yeah, so I just seen an interview with him that he doesn't watch any of his movies
Like ever?
Really?
ever.
Maybe
He's like, I've
scared.
never seen any of my movies.
Why?
And then they asked him that. They're like, why? He's like, well, because I was in them. I know what they are. Like, I know what they
I was
are.
there.
I feel that. I feel that.
Like, and then I don't know. I just found that so hard to believe.
That's crazy because like
right.
to not see the finished product is such a
Right.
big difference. Because I was on like movie sets, Creed 2 and stuff like that, and it's cool being there. But compared to the actual like
Edited version of it. Yeah.
with the sound and then the shot and the color correction and like
I feel like people
everything.
really have like a big misconception about like how a movie's filmed versus like how it actually looks.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
being there,
100%.
like I know like a lot of the Marvel movies, it's just fucking all green screen.
Oh, exactly.
You're in a huge warehouse
Sure.
with green screens and you're just jumping around and
Yeah.
shit. And then when you actually look at it, like you're fighting fucking Thanos or whatever. Like you're swinging
Right.
through the streets of New York
Yeah.
City.
Right.
And it's like nothing like actually being in the like you know what I mean?
Yeah. Are you a Marvel fan? Like, are you?
I am surprisingly, I'm in the minority. I have only seen like maybe 3 of the 30 whatever movies there are. Like
Shit.
I know.
You gotta
I'm,
catch up.
dude.
I just watched what's the one with Chris Pratt? That series.
Guardians of the
Guardians
Galaxy.
I
of
just
Galaxy?
watched like that one like 3 months ago for the
That's
first time.
probably one of the best ones out there, I feel like.
I enjoyed it. It was good.
Well, now you're talking about CGI. Like, that movie is all CGI.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you got half your fucking lines you're talking to a raccoon and a tree.
Right.
Like that's got to be
Who I
hard.
just recently found out is voiced by Bradley Cooper, which is
The
crazy.
raccoon.
The raccoon,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. They went all out.
Groot is
Vin
Vin
Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
He
yeah.
did. I didn't know he did the Iron Giant too.
Really?
Remember that the old
Here we
cartoon
go.
movie, the Iron
That's
Giant?
another
Oh
thing.
my God. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
He
That's
was
another
the
thing.
Iron Giant.
Voiceover, like
Oh.
voice acting.
Lot
Did you
of
ever do
money.
any of that?
I have not. A lot of
There's a
money in that.
website that you go on there, and you basically they'll give you a script to read from in this voice. They'll describe to you what voice they're looking for, and you submit it. And basically, it goes into this huge, like, pool. And if somebody wants to use it or use you for a thing, they pay you.
Oh, wow. They call you up and they just say, hey,
Yeah.
we want you for this role. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. There's some
I got to
fun
see what it's called though. It's it's obvious. I think it's like $500 a year.
Mm-hmm. That's
You
not
know,
bad at all.
no, it's not. But it's
Yeah.
just
to be in that
right.
database.
Dude, like, could you imagine like voicing over something crazy?
I'm-
I feel like I definitely don't have a voice.
I wish I had to. Here we go. Question: Best voiceover actor ever, in your opinion?
Ever. Whew. I mean, I go back to like the original like Batman cartoons and then from the 90s. Like, I mean, all those actors. The guy who played Batman, the guy who played Joker. I mean, those are some. Actually,
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill. We're talking about the guy who played fucking Joker. Yeah, Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
God, yeah, Mark Hamill has got to be up there because he's arguably like top 3 Joker just of all time. I mean,
Right,
And he was
right.
animated. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he did that role justice.
I think he did so many voiceovers for Joker too. He did the whole Batman animated series back in the 90s, and he did the whole Arkham series for the video games
Yeah,
and shit like that.
that's right. Though that's right. He was in the Arkham
Yeah.
games. Yeah, I mean he's still doing it. I mean people think, oh, Luke Skywalker. No, he did a lot of stuff.
I know
like,
it's weird
other
though,
than
but
that,
it's like I feel like he really did. Like he was Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Like even when you see him now, he's still Luke Skywalker, but he has other roles. He's definitely tight.
Right,
he's
right.
done stuff. Yeah, Hamill's got to be up there, at least for me. I'm going back to my childhood cartoons. I mean, Christ, it's amazing how like if you go back to like because we're in the same age group, like those Nickelodeon like shows, like a lot of those were the same like voice actor. Like you go back to like Rugrats and stuff
And
like that.
Simpsons.
Yeah,
The Simpsons. The dude that played on Long Came Polly was Homer and like 5 other ones.
Yeah.
The dude that was like, I teach you scuba. That dude, he played Homer. He played most of them.
Right. Yeah. That's like what's a Family Guy, and people hate Family Guy. I love Family Guy.
But
but like
it's a Seth Green, right?
Seth. Oh my God, Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
He voices like a lot of people on that show. Obviously, he's like Stewie. He's Brian. He's the Peter. So it's like he does like little fake side characters. I'm like, that's tough, man. To be able to change your voice like that.
For lines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To sound like a complete. That's skill right there.
Robin Williams was probably mine, dude. He's unbelievable, dude.
What did he voice? He did Aladdin.
He did Genie. Oh, it was,
Yeah.
It was great as Genie, obviously.
Yeah. They even actually, because he was so good at it, this is actually like a Snapple fact. Because he was so good at voice acting, they threw a little Easter egg in there to kind of represent his ability to do so in Mrs. Doubtfire. I don't know if you remember that in the beginning when he was a voiceover actor. and he was doing the whole entire cartoon by himself.
Oh, he was with the dinosaurs and shit like that. I remember that.
And the chick,
He's still more than we're thinking about, because if you go back to like Mork and Mindy when he was on that, I mean, his voice, he
that
changed
was,
his
like,
voice
way
so
back in
much.
the day,
Yeah, man. Oh my God, Robin Williams is like he was freakishly skilled.
That was the one where he was the alien, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah. I mean, he was a marvel to watch on screen. I'm like, my God, how's he doing that? You know what I mean?
I feel like he was so electric too, like just going out there, like he was just so lively, like the way the way. He
Oh yeah,
like
dude.
live, or even I've watched like quite a few of his stand-ups. And
Dude,
shit like that, too.
oh, dude, the one when he was
funny.
overseas when he was talking about the Scotsman was fucking probably the best one, dude. He immediately busts out a Scottish accent. A thorough.
He can do that, yeah.
A very thorough Scottish accent.
Yeah.
And starts talking about like the skit about how the Scots invented golf. You know what I mean? And he's sipping a beer the whole time. And it sucks because, I feel like our movies today, if there was certain people throughout the actors world that would still be here with us, movies would be so different. Let's take Chris Farley, for example, Jim Belushi. That's comedy aspect. But then we have Heath Ledger. There probably would have been 5 more Batmans if he, didn't die. Then you have fucking, what's his name? Robin Williams. You know what I mean? Like, it's just those...
Yeah, we lost a lot. Like,
the movies that I think that would have probably been here now if they hadn't passed.
I don't know. Robin Williams, by the end of his career, wasn't doing the best work, in my opinion.
Well, because I think he was just so depressed at that point, dude. He just didn't really...
I don't know what his mental state was, but I'm just saying in his work state, like, I don't think RV was probably up there with his best movies.
starring JoJo. I love that girl.
He took a couple like questionable roles. Like, I guess he was just trying to pay the bills or whatever, but...
That's how she got into,
like,
like,
you know what I mean? Like,
there's some guys, I just feel like, damn, these guys don't say no to anything, man. They just take whatever.
Right.
Like,
Nick Cage, dude. He's
Samuel L. Jackson.
He's putting out fucking crazy Netflix and Amazon Prime movies, dude. Nick
That's
Cage.
where he's a good actor. Like when he was like acting for like his, I guess
his last best
like,
movie was
art.
The Rock. That's serious. Nicolas Cage's last good movie was The Rock. And that was what, 98 or something like that.
I like on like a depressing note. I recently watched his movie. I'm super late watching it. World Trade Center, where he played like the
fireman,
Port Authority cop. Yeah,
right.
And, he was actually really good in that.
Really,
for a movie like I didn't
say it.
Yeah, it was really. It's got him. I think Michael Pena is in that. It was obviously a sad movie,
right,
but like very well done, and Nick Cage is in that, which I never even heard of, because before that, like you said, I mean, these are old movies we're talking about.
Well, let me ask you this: so when you watch movies, right, like being an actor and stuff like that, when you watch movies, do you like try to take like mental notes of like different? Yeah,
100%. Yeah, like once you reach a certain point and like how serious you're looking at become, successful in this industry, like you really start, like I used to have like weekly like film nights with myself. Like I would like take a film, a big time film, even a small time film, and just study it. Not even really watch it, just study it. Study the male lead, then watch it again. Study the female lead. See what they did.
Oh shit.
See what the motivation was. I had this I was on this James Dean kick for a while. I watched like all 3 of his movies because he only made 3 movies because he died at 25. And I just studied Giant. I really dove into what his motivations were. In these films, and I definitely watch movies now with a different eye, especially now that I've been on these sets and I see how they work. And stuff like that. I think it's important as an actor to do that.
Right.
Even just monthly, just to take a movie, whether it was successful or failed, and really,
what got you into acting like that though? Like,
I think
was it like childhood stuff? Or?
I think it was like movies because I grew up in the 90s, so like, I grew up on like obviously like Die Hard and like Titanic. I mean, it sounds lame, but like Titanic and stuff like that. And we grew up, some of these even TV shows that I used to watch as a kid, Boy Meets World and the TGI Fridays, these comedies. Like, like I want to do that. I want to be, like that looks like a lot of fun. And then like I remember my mom took us to Disney World back in the day, me and my sister, and they had like a thing where you can kind of go like on like the set of like TV shows or whatever kind of deal, and like that blew my mind as a kid. I was like, wow, this is so cool, all the big lights and the cameras and like guys yelling, directors yelling at people. I'm like, that looks like a lot of fun.
Right.
So I was like, so when I got older, it's a shame I didn't take it more seriously like at a younger age because
Right.
You know, I joined the union back in 2019, which is SAG-AFTRA, the Screen Actors Guild, which is like a monumental moment for an actor to join the union. It's very hard to get into. Like, it's not like how it was 30 years ago. Now it's like 80% luck really getting in the union.
To get in the union.
Yeah. Like,
Do you have to have a resume to get in there, or like what? How do you even go about? What's it, Actors Guild or something? Is that what
pretty
it's called?
much, yeah. So any big name actor you can name, they're in SAG. You know, you have to be in order to get any kind of substantial part in a movie. You know, these bigger roles are like union covered or union protected roles. You know, so like if I want to try out for Harry Potter, I mean, I never would because obviously they have what's his face. But let's just say, you know what I mean? If I want to go out for Harry Potter and be Harry Potter, you know, I'd have to be in SAG.
Right,
you know,
right.
Like that's a SAG. That's a union.
So what's
job.
what's the requirement to get in there?
So there's the really lucky way where you can be like an extra on the set, like a non-union guy. And let's say a guy called out that day. Let's say that the lead henchman called out that day. So now they got a last-minute find a replacement henchman that's got 2 lines. So they say, Andrew, or the director says, Andrew, I want you to play the henchman. Are you cool with that? Yes. So they're going to, A, pay you a lot of money for those 2 lines, and B, you automatically, because of those 2 lines, you're automatically in the union. Now, my route wasn't that easy. You know, I had to like submit like dozens a day.
Like auditions?
So just background, because you actually can acquire points as a background actor. That's how I got mine. I got one. My first one was on Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. That was my first union gig, and then I got my other 2 waivers on the In the Heights movie that came out this year or last year, but it was really good. So yeah, they wanted somebody with an '08 car. You know, so my mother happened to have a car from 08.
Yeah.
I had to have a car. I'm like, Mom, can I borrow your car from New York? Yeah, go ahead. So I got my waivers that way as well. But there's many ways to go about it. They're all hard as hell.
Actually, somebody hit me up. They were trying to go for Creed 2, and they needed like Slavic dudes that looked like, I don't know, I guess Slavic, and then they needed somebody with a gray Jeep, like an older gray Jeep. I had a gray Jeep at the time, and like two people that I know were like, "Yo, can we use it? Can we use it?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't care." And then I was like, "Wait, like, is this getting smashed up in there?" And they're like, "I don't know. Like, we'll pay for it if it does." I was like, I don't give a shit.
It's very specific, these movies, especially like period pieces. You know, if they're filming something from the 50s, that whole set is from the 50s.
Right,
the cars, the houses get redone, the outside of the houses.
And you think that like these movie companies like pay for all these cars? It's like, nah, they're just hitting people up that want to, you know what I mean?
That's what
That
it
want to
is.
get in.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? I feel like they really kind of use people for that.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? It's just
Dude, that's insane.
If you have like period specific clothing, you know, they might be able to use you for that. You know, it's very specific.
like we
man.
need somebody that's got bell bottoms because we're filming a '70s movie.
Right.
What actor like inspires you most? You think like what?
I know I just mentioned James Dean. He's definitely, you know, and that's more old school, you know, obviously. But James Dean, you know, he represents to me like the little guy because he was like a little guy.
Yeah.
And I'm a little guy, so I'm like, this is great. You know, he was so cool, man. You know, he was the king of cool back in them days. You know, with the cigarette, you know, and the motorcycle.
Yeah,
it was just
hell
like
yeah.
I want to be like that guy, you know. But he was also like a really good actor too. Like on top of that, you know. And his career ended too soon. Unpopular opinion, I know it's a controversial one, but like I really like James Franco's work. Say what you want as a person. I don't know. I don't know how confirmed.
Dude, you kind of look like James Franco a little
man,
bit.
Little James Franco? Little
Like you
Jimmy
look like you could be
Franco?
like one of the brothers. I think.
Oh man! Oh yeah, yeah. What's his brother's name? I
forget. He has a younger brother. That was the.
In the Tommy Wiseau movie, the
Yeah, but
Room.
He was in 22 Jump Street too.
Oh, was he in that?
Oh, yeah,
He was the head drug
Dave Franco.
dealer.
Dave
Dave
Franco.
Franco. Yeah.
He was in Neighbors too.
Oh
Neighbors,
yeah.
yeah. But James is like diverse because he's done serious. He might have gotten made fun of for that, but like he's done
I feel
serious.
like he's done everything.
But yeah, like his bread and butter is comedy. That's his bread and butter. But like he does serious too.
He was in the
like,
first Spider-Man
he was in all 3 Spider-Man.
as Harry Osborn.
Yeah, he was all 3 of them. He was Hobgoblin in the 3rd one.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he actually make it to Hobgoblin?
What are you talking? Yeah, dude. Did you not see the 3rd Spider-Man?
I did, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
Oh,
pulls
he
up, yeah.
did.
He goes all evil. He tries banging MJ. Starts,
Right. No, I remember.
I'm looking at your screen. I'm like, I know Tom. He's James Franco is a Talentless.
Somebody said James Franco is a talented
First is a talented.
And you know what sucks too is because like these don't pull up. It says multi-stream, but it doesn't pull up Twitch or YouTube for the most part. It only does Facebook for some reason. So like we do live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. But when you click on multi-stream, it just only does Facebook for some reason.
Facebook Live. Shoot, I was supposed to tell my friends that like, well, I got no idea we were gonna go on camera, but I guess a few of them. Yeah, Vinny. What's up, Vin? It's one of my football teammates.
You play football?
Flag football. I don't play tackle. I mean,
like semi-pro?
No. It's like a 5-on-5 flag football league out in like Bristol area.
What position?
I mostly backup quarterback.
Okay.
I'm like the fill-in guy for when our lead guy can't like make it or he needs a break. I go in there, I get a few throws in.
Yeah.
I'm like the Coy Detmer of our team. You know what I mean? Like call, you know what I mean? I'm like the Jeff Garcia tail end of his career, guy of our team.
Well, first of all, Jeff Garcia took us to the Super Bowl. Let's not forget that in 08.
Did he? Oh wow, I forgot about that.
You don't remember that?
I definitely don't know.
Donovan McNabb broke his ankle.
Wait, no, this was with.
And then Jeff Garcia stepped in and took us to the Super Bowl. And then by the time we got to the Super Bowl, McNabb's ankle was all better.
Wasn't it controversial? Like they were like, no, don't put McNabb back in.
Yeah, don't put McNabb back in there.
Yeah,
and he blew the
shit.
shit.
That would be like Foles and Wentz. Little Foles and Wentz action, like
Dude,
Foles gets us all the way to the Super Bowl.
You know what's screwed up too? Because if Wentz was available, if he was better, they probably would have put Wentz back.
I would have never watched an Eagles game ever again.
Oh, 2017, you're saying if he was healthy by the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they would have put him back in there. They would have took. Yeah,
because he definitely would have blew that.
Well, you're a Skins fan.
Oh wait,
let's think about this.
He's like, you're gonna get me killed at work.
No, all my friends know that by this point. They've some have accepted it, some still hate me for it, but it's all good.
I feel like it's accepted. Like if it was a good team, I'd probably be made.
Yeah, like if I was like a Chiefs fan,
I mean, no disrespect, but like the Skins are not.
What made
We're
you
not like anything dangerous? Obviously,
No.
never have.
What made you be a Skins fan?
Skins fan?
Wait, no, you were definitely dangerous in the RG3 days, right?
For that 1 year.
Yeah.
The rookie year. 2012 was so fun. It's like almost 10 years ago now. Oh my God. Every 10 years we have fun, roughly, a Skins fan. No, how I became a Skins fan. It's a funny story, actually. Madden 2006 on the PlayStation 2. They had a mode called Career Mode. Or superstar mode, and like you build your player, you go through the combine, and you do this. So I made my guy, 5'7" guy out of Temple. Even though I never went there, obviously, but like, and I got drafted by at the time they were called the Washington Redskins at the time, and I got drafted as a receiver. And that's literally how it all started. I was like, yeah, I'm a Redskin now. And then here I am at almost 34, and I'm like still like a fucking fan.
Damn.
Yeah, my dad didn't speak to me for like 2 years after that.
Is he an Eagles fan?
Yeah, he's a diehard Eagles fan, yeah. All my friends are. I mean, I got a couple like Cowboy friends here and there. But like,
I
got one of them. We got one of them in my friend group.
Yeah, everybody has one or two.
I don't know if I can say this. Jared Lonslager.
Really?
Yeah, we used to call.
He's the magic man. He does magic.
Yeah, he does like half-ass magic.
Crazy ass card tricks that I still can't know how. I don't know how to do.
He just gets everybody drunk and then just starts pulling cards. Yeah, that's his fucking trick. He gets you all.
That's a way to entertain people. 100%.
So, do you ever do any stand-up comedy?
That is, believe it or not, next on my want to do list. Yeah, I think stand-up comedy is the hardest, most challenging form of entertainment there is. I think I give credit to anybody, even if they suck. To get up there on that stage.
Do you have any material?
I have some stuff in my phone that I wrote down. A lot of it's inappropriate stuff.
This is an inappropriate podcast, dude. Pull it out. Let's hear one.
I seriously, I haven't even rehearsed any of it. I just have ideas and stuff like that of
All right, well, when you get the first one together, we need.
Can I pilot it on the show? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pilot. Yeah. I live near a bunch of places that do open mic nights. I'm gonna definitely take advantage of that one day, and it's just hard. It's hard, man. Just the idea of getting up there. And
bombing, dude.
Yeah. Oh my God! There's nothing more nerve-wracking.
Do you ever see Joker?
That's one of my favorite movies. In the last 10 years.
Me too. I'm in the same boat.
I've watched it probably 15 times.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I studied that movie.
I've only watched it 3 or 4.
It's
but
so well done.
Yeah.
And even Joaquin Phoenix aside, just the way they shot that movie.
He's
and
an
the writing,
oddball, bro.
He's a what?
He's an oddball.
He is an odd character.
Super
I feel like
oddball.
he wasn't always like that. Like when he did Ladder 49, like that was probably one of my favorite movies back in the day. He played a firefighter that like I don't know if his crew dies in like the last fire or whatever. Or he dies, like he gives his life up so his crew can live, but I think they die anyway.
Really?
Like he was like a New York City firefighter.
Oh, wow.
That was like probably one of my favorite
I'll have
movies
to
back
check
in the
that
day.
one.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah,
it was
I've never
definitely
seen
weird.
that.
And then like seeing him do like stuff like Joker and shit.
I mean, he was normal in Gladiator.
Yeah, he was.
I feel like.
When he won the award for Best Actor for Joker, it was such a awkward.
Did you see him on like the late night shows?
No.
Oh, my-
Is it awkward?
Oh, dude.
Awkward is an
If I
understatement.
wouldn't get flagged by YouTube, hopefully it's on something else. I'll pull it up real quick because he's just.
He
he's
was
like
like Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel, like I guess he got his hands on like some tape that didn't make it through, but it was like Joaquin Phoenix like yelling at the set crew because I think it was like the boom mic guy.
So he's
The
a
boom mic,
psychopath.
yeah, the
Yeah.
boom mic guy like had the boom mic too close to the camera or whatever, and they like it fucked up the shot. He started going
He
off on this
lost it.
guy,
Wow.
and then like Jimmy Kimmel played it without him knowing. And he was like, "Yeah, don't ever do that again, or I'll never come on here." He's like, "I'll leave." I said, like, "I'll get up and leave right now." I was like, "Oh my god."
That's a guy you just don't like say the wrong thing to. It seems like he's just.
That's such like a dick move. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
like, don't like.
Well, it's like Christian Bale too did something like that. If you
Did
remember, yeah. Oh, dude, that went viral. That whole rant he went on. I forget what I think somebody walked on set by accident, something like that, and Christian Bale lost it. Like his accent came out. He's from like over there, and his accent came out, and he was livid. Oh my god, yeah, I have to send it.
Yeah. I never seen Christian Bale one.
Yeah, he seems good actor, really good actor, but seems like a jerk. You know, I'd work with him though. Obviously,
See, this
I work
one,
with
this, this one's on YouTube, but it was on David Letterman.
David Letterman.
This one's on David Letterman, and we're going to get flagged. So, well, consider yourself having a treat here
Yeah, fuck it. We're getting flagged.
because they're going to have to cut this portion out of the podcast if they flag me.
He looks like a caveman right there.
With the sunglasses on too.
See, I feel like I'd be scared, though, because if he said some shit like that to me, I'd probably punch him in his face. I'd get in a fight with Joaquin Phoenix.
Right, the Joker.
yeah. And then I'd get kicked off the set.
Program again. You know, it's been 3 years since the last time you were on the show, and I will just say right off the top here, you look different than I remember. You've got a nice beard going, and
Oh, yeah, thank you.
How is that, the beard?
In my way.
Well, is it comfortable? Is it itchy? Is it? Are you pleased with it?
I'm okay with it, but now you're making me feel weird about it.
I'm sorry, I'm making you feel weird about it?
Is there something wrong?
I can't be the first one to make you feel weird about it.
No, I guess not.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Is it you do a lot of this?
That's just a nervous tick, I think.
Oh, it's just a nervous tick. You know, I saw this. I saw this movie the other night. Tremendous. What a tremendous film. You and who else is in it? What's her name? Beautiful, lovely. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow, Vanessa Shaw.
Very nice movie. And you don't see movies like this much anymore, and I was so gratified to see it. And you were terrific in the film. I really enjoyed your work.
Thank you.
Are you?
Like, it's uncomfortable to watch it.
Yeah, just now I'm just like, is he in a character? Like,
Yeah, what the fuck's up with the glasses, too?
I wear mine because I got bags.
Yeah, I was
so.
about to say, dude, is the sun out right now?
All right, simmer down. Simmer down. But yeah, that's
Is your beard scratchy? Does it make you feel uncomfortable?
What are you trying to be David Letterman right now? I'll be Joaquin Phoenix. Is that what's going on right now?
dude, actors some of them are strange, and I'm included in that too to a degree. But like, that's like,
No, you're a personable guy. Like, I
Yeah.
fucking hate to interview that guy.
yeah, he's one
I
of
mean,
those-
it's Joaquin Phoenix regardless. Like, yeah, I'd probably do it. Like,
Yeah.
if he was like, yo, can we come on Target? Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, sure.
I know,
Right.
Yeah, some actors like don't leave their characters for a while. Like they get into character and like they're.
Isn't
for a
that how Heath
while.
Ledger was, though?
Heath Ledger fully dove into that role.
Yeah. So did
and-
Jim Carrey with who was that dude?
Not Truman Show. I know what you're talking
The
about.
guy that was like the host or whatever.
Yeah.
Andy.
Oh my God.
Andy
He
something.
was on Taxi. Like God, why can't I think of his fucking But he was that character for all those months.
Yeah, but even like when they were not shooting the movie,
Right.
he was still.
Oh,
Yeah.
I heard Liam Neeson does that shit too.
Yeah,
Liam Neeson also pisses his pants when he's drunk. It's
I've
involuntary.
heard that story too.
I've
Yeah.
seen many pictures where he takes pictures of like people like in like walking down the street after a load, and he'll just have piss all down his fucking pants.
Dude, I want to party with Liam Neeson.
That's serious.
What?
That's a super true. You can Google Liam Neeson piss pants right now, and all 100 pictures. Of
Dude,
it.
I did it last year. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, legit. Like he's piss pants, like with pictures with people. I'm like, oh my God, like. But
See,
he's like,
that's a down guy.
yeah, like
He's down to party. You know
Yeah, but
what I
if you mention it, he will kill you.
You're right. Yeah. Find you somewhere and kill. Yeah, he's a psychopath.
So real quick. So what's next? What do we got?
Yeah.
Like, what are we? You put any? You have any auditions coming up? Anything's put in for like?
You know, I'm post-COVID. I'm 0 for 2 with auditions right now.
Well,
And
what
this
did you
is-
audition for?
These were like community theater shows, and I know how the politics work in community theater. A lot of it's like precast stuff, which is fine. So I'm considering making the jump to like pro. Like I might actually try to join like the theater union, which is just called Equity.
Yeah.
Because I at this point I'm just like fuck the middleman. I want to get right to the source. I want to do like the high quality, high end stuff and get paid for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Once my schedule gets a little more flexible, because if you do professional theater, you know your rehearsals are like during the day. You know?
Yeah, and
So
you go like, don't you go like on tour and shit?
you're on like
my cousin, his wife does that. She just went out to like Idaho.
Yeah,
or,
see what I'm saying?
Like California.
Yeah,
She
like
did,
they do like a
whole-
tour of shows.
it's called like the regional play. The regional tour is what
Yeah.
they call. Yeah, where you're literally like going from like place to place.
Yeah,
You know, as that character.
They're all fish. They're up in New York and stuff.
Yeah.
like that. Like that's what she does. Like it's a full time job. Like that's all she does.
And like I get
Damn.
bummed out when I don't get parts. I know I like at this stage in my career, but like I should like as an actor, you get used to like the door getting slammed in your face over and over and over again. But it's like it still sucks every time. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
I had
right.
one last week. I posted on my story. Like I sang the song, whatever it was. Well, that was my audition tape, and like I thought I had a really good audition. I was like, I should at least get like a callback or something. I got nothing. I'm like, what the f?
What was it? Like for a play?
It was for a musical, yeah. I forget what the hell it was. It wasn't in Philly. It was like just outside the city, and it was for a musical that I never really watched. But like I'm like maybe I fit the part. I might be a little too young for the part, but either way, like I thought I had a good submission, vocally, and I didn't get the part.
And
so-
where'd you submit that at?
It was-
where do you submit?
Facebook is a great way to like follow like these playhouses and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like
shit.
they'll post like, hey, audition notice. We need a 33-year-old guy, 5'7", 160 for this. For what you know what I mean?
Right.
Here's what range we need. So that's kind of how you submit to these things.
Oh, shit.
You go in person nowadays because of COVID. They allow like email submissions, like video auditions, stuff like that. So there's a lot of options now, but
You have to be vaccinated on sets and shit like that.
I don't know because I'm 0 for 2 post COVID. I don't know how it works now. I've been on a set since.
Are you vaccinated?
I am vaccinated. Yeah.
So you're like ready to go.
I'm ready to rock and roll, man. I've been trying to move to New York for a while now.
Oh, shit.
Because that's where a lot of the work is, both theater.
Is that like
and
your
film.
ultimate goal?
Well, the ultimate's like L.A. Definitely L.A.
No, I'm saying like career wise, like
yeah.
who do you want to be in a movie with most?
Wow.
That's a good one.
Wow. Yeah. That's man on the spot. That's a good one.
Like to the point where like
Oh man.
you get that, you're like, dude, that's it.
Who do I want to work with? I mean, it might sound goofy, but like, and some of them are really dumb. But I do like watching like Seth Rogen movies. I want to do a comedy with him. Like, I know I probably couldn't hang with those guys. They're all hilarious.
Yeah.
But like, if I could somehow get in with those guys or like Pete Davidson, those kind of guys, like I just really enjoy.
Pete Davidson.
I enjoy his stand up, man. I know it's like unpopular.
He was a little,
Yeah.
well, that last
He's
one he
a
put
little-
out I thought was a little
But
dry.
like, obviously Brad Pitt. I love to work with Brad Pitt in some
that'd
capacity.
I heard he
That'd
smells.
probably be mine.
I could
Does
see
he?
that.
I heard he
yeah.
like has super
can't
bad
see.
hygiene.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, there's
What
like
the
articles
fuck?
out there that says he's got like really bad hygiene.
Like,
and
what is it?
shit.
Like, he doesn't brush his teeth, or like he doesn't take a shower? Like,
I
what
don't
is?
know. I don't know. I just it's hygiene, like whatever identifies as hygiene.
Like
Well, they say never meet your heroes because you'll be disappointed.
he was.
My hero is me in 10 years.
There you go. I like that. See, that's the mentality I need right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's my.
I also got that from Matthew McConaughey when he accepted the Golden Globe Award.
I remember that. Fucking if Brad Pitt has bad hygiene, I'd rather work with Matthew McConaughey because he looks like he has good hygiene.
Oh yeah, isn't he trying to run for like the governor of Texas or something?
Is he?
Really?
Yeah,
I could
that's
see
the
him getting
thing.
like votes too. I see him like, a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of votes.
who I would vote for him. If The Rock ran for president, he's got my vote.
Oh, The Rock's gonna.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I'm
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Dwayne Johnson runs for president, he's got a
That-
legit shot to win.
Yeah.
That
I'm not
dude
even-
literally looks like he stubs his toe and says cheese and crackers.
Yeah.
Like he looks like he's never cursed unless he like absolutely had to.
You know who also heard stinks? Fucking Lenny Kravitz, and that's been on for years. They say he just.
He looks like
I heard
he's like stuck in like the. He like watched Cheech and Chong and like just loved the hippie
Who's
look.
Lenny? Can you pull Lenny Kravitz up real quick?
Lenny, you don't know who Lenny
I
Kravitz
don't. I
is?
can't put it
He had a
face
couple.
to a name.
He had a couple of hits in like the early 2000s.
The name definitely sounds familiar.
You have to know Lenny Kravitz.
I want to get away. You know that
Oh,
song?
that dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he's into some weird shit.
Yeah, he looks like his beard stinks. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I just.
Connor wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I
This
just-
guy can grow a beard. Typecast me.
Hell yeah.
Like I want to be able to pull off like kind of like that, like the low beard. Because when I'm completely shaven, I just feel like I'm like an odd looking dude.
Yeah,
Just
you
take it to,
definitely
like, a
don't want
one.
this.
Take it like
This
a-
looks- This
one.
looks worse.
Or no,
This
not a
is
one.
patchy as shit, and it looks bad. It looks
Yeah.
bad when I shave it because I look like I'm 16, and then when I grow it in, it looks like you're a dirtball. Like you look like you didn't shower today.
Dude, I just like some guys can pull off that clean shave. I'm like, dude,
I cannot pull up the clean shave.
I don't have the jaw for it, dude.
I look like Uncle Fester when I shave.
Yeah.
Bro, I look like Uncle Fester. That's not even bullshit.
like, dude, like going back to Franco, like another guy, he pulls off the beard, pulls off the clean shave. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, he can do both. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, it's
I
a
feel like
gift.
I've never seen him with a beard. Did he? No, he had one in
Like, no,
127 days, right?
Is that what? Yeah.
When
Okay.
he
Right.
gets
We
his
stuck
arm
in the
stuck
rock.
in the-
Yeah.
yeah,
Because he was
yeah,
there
yeah.
for a while. Yeah. I'm like, dude, some of these guys have these like jawlines. They're like, is that real or is that like surgically done? Like,
If I lost 100 pounds, I once upon a time had a solid jawline.
I saw. I think you posted a picture recently from I don't know, it's 2015 or something like that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sitting on Santa's lap?
Is that what it was?
Not saying his
Yeah, I was
lap.
sitting on Santa's lap.
So I heard you had it looked like a solid jaw, but it was really sweet.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's
I'm gonna
that's what
step
your
away
that's
from
what your
that one.
boy
Jesus
Sammy
Christ.
said.
Man, oh man.
Really?
I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
Wait, Sammy's comment.
Did he?
Yeah, he said.
What did he say? Connor Shanson pointed out. Yeah, fucking right. Fucking
All
right,
right.
Sam. I went up to Mayfair, got my hair cut.
Let's go, Mayfair.
No, it was bad though.
Northeast.
I had like I had like the Star of David shaved in the side of my head and shit like that because we got all fucked up. And like when I had a hat on, I had a hat on and I took it off. And the dude looked at me. He was like, "What the fuck you want me to do with this?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. Like, can you just like shave the sides up? Like, yeah, I mean, give me a high skin fade. And he was like, "You want the back like that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a mullet. Just trim it up." He didn't understand. Like, he
didn't
literally
comprehend.
couldn't. Like, yeah. I was just like, whatever. I guess I'll take what I can get at this point. I got to go back to that dude that did the
I
mullet
know.
the first time.
Marv.
That was that his real name?
Marv. I don't know. That's what he said. Marvin. That's what he said. I don't
Dude,
know.
I'm a hoodlum. I still go to Kim's on Kensington Avenue for my haircuts. $6. It's like 15, but like with
I
the-
would go.
Yeah,
I
but
went there
no.
all through high school. All through high school. I went to
Same.
Michael's, though.
So there's a Kim's
Down
on
the street.
Frankfurt.
Yeah,
and
I went
got
to
my
Michael's.
haircut across the street.
Frankfurt
at
in like
Kim's.
Kensington or like up for like northeast.
No, up in the northeast.
How
So
far
there's you got Ann's, you got
Dainton,
Kim's,
Dainton.
and then across the street there's Ken's.
They ain't the right Kims, dude.
Yeah.
They ain't the right kid. Why
Kim has
not?
been around since I was a little boy.
Yeah, you got to go to Kim's
That was
on
a $6 haircut.
Kensington
That's
and
every
Allegheny.
right?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like Kensington and like Huntington. There's like that
Yeah,
strip
nah.
right there. Yeah.
You have to ask for the alcohol afterwards.
Oh yeah. Otherwise,
Because
yeah.
you'll get ringworm all over your neck.
Oh, you thought when they slap it on you, I thought you were like, what did they give you, like a beer or something? Like,
No.
No, you gotta.
Yeah.
You need the spritz. 100% need the
damn,
spritz.
that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to go there then. Fuck that. I'll take the
It's
food.
one of the
easy.
best cuts you'll ever get in your life.
I go there because like my hair grows so fast. Like I have that Puerto Rican hair, so it grows like super thick and fast. So like, dude, I need a haircut like every fucking 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So like I'm in and out in like 10 minutes. Give me a skin fade. Shit fucking goes in. Your back of your head's all red after. You're like, yes, $10. There you
Right,
go.
right, right.
Wow, I see you in 2 weeks, babe.
Yeah, what I used to do was I would go to Ann's, but I would like the haircut was only like $6, but I would just give her 10 because I was like, fuck it, like, you know what I mean? And she would be like, oh my god. Whenever I come in there, yo, she knew exactly what the fuck I was. I was next up in line. She knew she was getting that $10 tip, and I was like, fuck it, it's a $15 haircut. Like that's what I would pay anywhere else.
Right, yeah. So that's
Right.
actually not bad. $15, like.
And you get treated like the man.
Yeah.
Gives you a lollipop and shit.
Yeah, right? Get a little dum-dum afterward.
I'm so like out of place in my neighborhood because like I live in like Old City, which is like I rent. You know what I mean? Like people say, "Oh, you must be rich." No, I rent. I don't own a house in Old City. Like so, like I try to like venture out and get a haircut around there. Thinking like, oh, it's closer.
You're paying $40,
and it's like $40.
Yeah, now you're paying $40.
And
I'm like, for what?
Skin fades are fake as shit too.
Yeah,
They don't know how to fade hair. Fuck that.
I'm like, some jerk off just gave me this like this regular ass cut, and then he's like, oh, that'll be $35. I'm like, I got a tip too.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh
It's
no,
not.
never
Yo,
again,
if it's
pal.
$35, the tip is in there.
Right? Dude, I'm like,
I gave our man 50
Did you?
for your mullet. Yeah.
Well, that was a whole shebang as well. I had hair down to like here,
Yeah, long
and then
hair.
one day
He
he's
had
like,
shaggy
yeah,
hair.
Nice.
we were supposed to go down to South Street, and he's like, yeah, we're going to get you a haircut. I was like, what? He's like, I rented the whole place out, and we pull up, there's nobody in here, just one barber, like a couple lights on, and I'm like, damn, he really rented out the whole place. He didn't. The dude didn't even know who the fuck we were when we walked in. And I was
So
like,
funny.
all right, well now I'm here, I might as well fucking do it.
Oh yeah, it was
So I
phenomenal.
was like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have them all now.
Like if I was in corporate America, yeah, I'd probably pay like the $35 for a haircut, like every.
I don't
few-
give
but,
a fuck if I'm a millionaire. You're not getting $35 for a haircut.
Yeah, like
Unless it's the best haircut I've ever had, yeah, then I'll give you $35.
yeah, like I'm blue collar like field technician. You know what I mean? So I don't need great hair. Like I'm not going to impress anybody. So it's just Kim's it is.
Right. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of the white collar dudes, their haircuts suck.
Oh yeah. Well,
They all got the same one.
Yeah,
They're
it's
either
that-
bald or they got a comb over. I feel like.
Bald
you're not
guys?
wrong at all. That's
Yeah.
the thing. You're not even wrong. Like
I feel like everybody in white collar tries to keep that Dr. Phil shit going.
with the freaking with the
Yeah.
Toilet
just-
seat? The George Costanza.
George Costanza.
That's-
Yeah, it's
yeah.
like, yo, just shave that shit, dude.
Yeah,
Like you ain't
dude.
you
Gotta
ain't
shave
helping
it.
nobody.
Gotta shave it, 100%.
It's either go
Real
Vin
quick,
Diesel
yo,
or-
before we go, you got to give me your prediction for this Eagles Washington game.
Oh yeah.
Well, it changed in the last like 2 hours because as of 2 hours ago, we announced that a quarterback is not Taylor Heineke today. So with Taylor Heineke, I had us winning like 23 to like 20-ish. Now we have
Gilbertson.
Gilbert Grape.
Yeah, Gilbert Godfrey's playing QB today. Fucking from Aladdin. No. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough today to do it. I think it'll be a close game in the through 3, but by 4, I think the Eagles pull away. I think it's like they go like 20 to like 10.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we put it
20
like
to 10?
10. And I think that 10's like off a fluky turnover. We get it like the ball at the 20. We put it in and like, no, that's it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think Jalen Hurts has a little bit of a bounce back.
Is he back in? Is he
He's
starting?
playing tonight apparently. Yeah.
I liked Minshew. He's all
I
right.
really like Minshew better than
Yeah,
Hurts.
I
dude.
mean,
You didn't?
everybody did.
Oh, everybody. Was that
Yeah,
like
Minshew
Minshew
Mania,
Mania,
man.
baby.
Yeah.
Minshew Mania was running wild.
yeah.
Ron and
Against the Jets, yeah, he looked good, man. Listen,
Well, now, hold
Crazy.
up. I feel like anybody should look good against the Jets.
Yeah.
Jets beat the
Except-
Patriots, didn't they?
Did
Yeah,
they?
but that's like that one like shot out ass win they get. Like the Jets never have a good season, but they always have that one crazy game where everybody's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Damn.
Remember the Jets? They used to be like really good, like Mark Sanchez and
No,
like
I don't remember.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Revis. Like they were like going to the championship game and they kept losing.
Yeah.
They were like a really
When
good
was
team.
that?
Like 2010-ish era.
Yeah, I definitely don't remember that.
Yeah, it
He was
was
still
like
in Pampers in 2010.
yeah. It was well, 2010, Christ.
Still in Pampers.
Forever ago, seems like.
Still in Pampers. Well, dude, I want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast, dude.
Thank you guys for
You're
having me
you're a
on.
goat. I can't wait to see.
What's up
Stand
next?
up.
Dude, I want to go to a play.
Yeah, well, listen, I'm diving back in. I am auditioning again, so if and when I ever get cast again, you guys will definitely know, and you guys can come and make fun of me, at the show.
No, we don't make fun of you. I'll be taking notes.
Dude, I've played all kind of crazy roles. I wish I knew you guys just like 5 years ago.
I want to play a tree or something.
You want to play a tree? I
Don't they got, like,
can
trees?
arrange that, man. I can definitely. I got
Do they
connections.
do that in like real productions?
No, you used to do stuff like
For
that,
real?
like grass. You could play grass. It's fucked up. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's fucked
Crazy fucked up world we lived in. We could play the role of grass. And your parents are coming out to see you, as grass, and they're so proud of you too. You know what I mean, like
He's on stage.
bring yeah, there's flowers. My baby's grass. No,
My parents would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Why are you wasting your time with that shit?
But yeah.
No, but seriously, I can't wait, dude. I wanna go. No matter where it's at, we will be there for sure.
Yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna get busy real soon. Like I said, I've been kind of getting my feet wet again, so I'm starting to obsess again. So that's a good thing. So once I obsess, I kind of like get into it. So,
dude, if you write any new short films, man, look my way.
Listen, I
got a good stone face. I can be a good stone face person, for sure.
Stone face, yeah, okay.
If you go look on one of our videos, we did a dad joke thing. Mm-hmm. I was, of course, the victor. Who didn't laugh?
He was.
I see. I'm always a guaranteed loser at that. I laugh at, dude. Everything to me is hilarious. Everything to me is like what? And that's like sober too, not even high, just like straight me. Just like, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah, But yeah, thank you guys for having me on.
Hell yeah, you are the man. Yeah. Episode number 31 is, of course, sponsored by Marinucci's Deli. I wish I could get to where it would just go. Shh, Marinucci's Deli.
Fade in.
Learn with Kearns, Air by Design. If you don't know, you're finna find out. 3, 2, 1. Yeet!